Hi, welcome to Bharat Times. Here we are today with Vicky Michaud. She's the candidate for Marguerite-Bourgeoys, and that's in LaSalle,
Yes.
right? Yes, welcome to Bharat Times, Vicky. Tell me you're a little bit about your party, CAQ. That's the first time I've heard of that.
Well, the party is 12 years old, if I'm not mistaken, and the chef is François Legault, so you may have heard the name François Legault a bit more. We stand for our first amendment stands for no separation from Quebec, so it's very important to us that we stay within Canada. We are I myself was born in Ottawa, so it's very important for me to stay within Canada. And we also stand forth for more education, better services for immigrants, and we also want to provide more services when it comes to schooling, education, and health care. Yes.
Yes, and you mentioned about schooling.
Yes.
What about the French school and English school? Because South Asian community is having a lot of trouble with that. The children are not able to go to English school, and the services are not as great in teaching English in French schools.
Well, that's something that the party really has to sit down and look at, because obviously we want to improve the services, and there are many areas, not just like if you think about languages. If children have difficulties learning, they also don't get great services right now. And to Monsieur Legault, it's very important because his own son had trouble learning, and he didn't get the proper services. They had to fight to get the proper services, and that's one of the things that him and his wife stand for really strongly, is to improve services, but on all levels, not just like the English or the French. We don't want to differentiate the services. Whether you speak English or French, we want the students to succeed. That's the most important thing.
Yes, and I guess the other place where you lose a lot of immigrants, the Quebec loses a lot of immigrants, is in business.
Yes.
You know, and in service job sector, just because of the language issue and stuff, a lot of them they move from here. So do you have anything in, will you have anything in place for that?
Well, there's also a problem with perception. You know, some people think, oh, you don't speak English in Quebec, which is not true. Most of the new generation definitely is bilingual, because we've understood that it's important to speak both languages to do business with the world. So things are changing, but there's still a bad perception, I believe, and we have a lot of work to do in that. We are at the CAQ. I personally am a businesswoman. I am with my partner is a businessman who speaks English, and it's something that we do naturally, and I don't even think about. To me, it's important to speak French within Quebec. If you want to do business in Quebec, it's important, very important, to have the skills and to provide our children and any generation coming with the right skills to succeed within the province, but also in the world in general. So if they want to do business with China, with India, any country you want, they need to have the skills to do it, and it's very important for us to provide that.
Of course, yes. So any new services that you will be bringing on once you, let's say you get elected in LaSalle?
Well, I will push towards transport, collective transport a lot. That's something that LaSalle needs a lot, and that I will have to work very hard at getting, but that's something that I will strongly work towards. I know that a lot of newcomers don't necessarily have the means to buy a car, so they needed to go to work, and LaSalle somehow is disconnected from, say, downtown. In a way, it's very hard for people to commute, and I want to improve that and make better jobs more accessible. And that's another thing. Jobs to me are very important, but better paying jobs. So recognizing every diploma that people had, and maybe recognizing different university in the world, so it makes it easier for them to come and have their diplomas recognized once they come here.
Right, so when is going to be the election?
October 1st. Mark your calendars.
All right, so we look forward to that, and I'll encourage all the community people to go ahead and vote for Vicky Michaud for LaSalle, riding in LaSalle, Marguerite-Bourgeoys.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Vicky.